Hello and welcome to my coaching journal reflections. Today we're going to focus on journal entry number 1, preparing to coach. Alright, so with the journal entry number 1, this was the planning stages, and so after reading Jim Knight's coaching book, The Impact Cycle, I went back and I looked at his coaching planning form in order to fully prepare to begin this coaching process. I was a little nervous and hesitant to be able to coach someone because I personally have never called it coaching, but I've always tried to help people. So I never really called it a coaching session, but now that it's been given a formal name, I guess I kind of have been helping people along the way. So I kind of looked at his coaching planning form to make sure that I was hitting what I needed to do as a coach. And then in order to garner attention to my coaching sessions with my colleagues, I looked at several different forms that he had provided in his instructional book online, as well as in our Impact Cycle, the hard copy. So I looked at the Are You Interested form and revamped it to a Google form in order to meet the needs of my colleague. So I went and I created a Google contact information form and called it the Tech Coach Interest form. And I kind of drew like a little, are you interested in bringing more tech into your class in order to bring up the low T levels and just garner more attention to technology integration. And so I kind of, brought in the same things that he had, name, email, and dates, and when the best times were to meet and chat. What took me a little bit longer was actually thinking about the forms of technology that we learned about in one of our courses last semester. So in order to gain more attraction to collaboration and challenging aspects and higher order thinking skills, what were going to be the best forms of technology to integrate into the classroom and also easily implemented into the classroom as well. I also needed to think about district approved technology forms that she was comfortable with or wanted to learn more about. So I provided those forms here, and then I also just provided how can I help you, do you have any questions for me. I then sent this to my colleague, and so then that way I can prepare better for our next coaching session, which will be the identify, and then I looked at her responses. And when I look at her responses, she provided that, the afternoon was better time for her, and she really wanted to focus on applications such as extra math, Seesaw, and Nearpod, which is great because she could definitely use this within her classroom for different things. So just to wrap my head around it, I had to make sure that I was ready to prepare for these coaching sessions that we're about to do and get a little bit more information from my colleague. But overall, I felt that, once I made this form, once I had her response, I felt more confident that I could be able to integrate this with a larger group or more people. And I think, it's just a learning process. So I'm excited to see what these next coaching sessions will be about.